Good morning, everyone out there in YouTube land. Good evening. Good afternoon. It's morning here. The sun is only just beginning to rise. But I thought I'd start my day with a little blog. Um, Something's been playing on my mind, and I wanted to share it with some people out there. So, yeah, one of the things that I've discovered recently is that the EU does actually encompass and overrule quite a bit of the UK law. The UK is, of course, no longer its own country. It is part of the European Union and has been for quite a while. Has been part of the European Community before that, which was merely a trade agreement before they became all political with the European Union. And people in North America should probably pay attention to that because it does start out as a trade agreement between various countries and then turns into something much more. But I won't go into that because that's not what the rant's about today. The rant's about, well, over the last little while I've been selling a bunch of junk that I have kicking around here and been sat up in the loft, or in the attic, as it's called in the States, or Canada. I've been selling a bunch of stuff because I need to get some cash together. Like a lot of other people, a credit crunch has hit me in some sort of way. I'm having difficulty paying for petrol, as it's called over here. Actually, it's diesel in my car, so I guess that works anywhere in the world. But never mind. But anyway, the point of this is I need to get some cash together, and a bit tight right now, and a whole bunch of stuff with work because I get paid partly on commission. So my commissions ain't been great recently. So I got to get some cash, and so I could buy a plane ticket to Canada so I can go see my kids at Christmas. So it's like, okay, well, how am I gonna get some cash together? I got this junk littering my house. So I'll start selling some of this because yeah, someone out there is gonna be looking for it. And amazingly enough, I'm actually getting a lot of money for things, a lot more money than I thought I would be getting for things. For instance, I had an old sewing machine that's been sat in the, don't ask, it's an ex-wife. She left it when she left me, and she obviously forgot that she'd bought this thing. It was the back of a cupboard. She'd never used it. It never half of it had never been opened. So I figured, well, hey, I mean, it's a brand new sewing machine. I could probably get a few quid for this, as they say over here. So I figured, maybe 20 pounds or so, and yeah, lo and behold, it went for it was, what, 63 pounds. I was like, 63 pounds? When you can go down to Argos, the local shop here, and get a brand new one for 45. But never mind. Whatever, I'll take your money. That's fine. Ship it off. You're happy. I'm happy. Whatever. So after a number of these so-called transactions, I got an email from PayPal, and they were saying, "Dear Mr. Such and Such, you have we have noted activity on your account. You've currently received over £700 within the last year. Please be aware that you are approaching your £1,700 yearly limit." I was like, £1,700 yearly limit? What are they on about? Please go to such and such, go to your PayPal account, sign in, click on, view incident, or whatever the hell they called it. So I looked at it, and it was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And they're saying, basically, due to, EU legislation, I have to answer a bunch of questions about what I'm doing, what it is I'm doing. Am I a business? Perhaps I'm a business. I'm trying to scam them for VAT. Trying to scam them for tax or whatever. No, put it down. Yeah, I'm just a sole person, just selling some junk that I've got kicking around the house. So yeah, I was a bit ticked off with that. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on that and find out, what is this EU regulations that they're on about. Obviously, it's probably got something to do with money laundering, yes, which is all tied back to the war on terror that everyone's banging on about, which is really no war. You can't really fight war with terrorists. But never mind, that's a police problem, not a government problem. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of research. And the other thing I found interesting was that Rant, they're actually, I'm not supposed to really be saying this, but they're actually one of my customers. Well, they're not mine, they're one of my company's customers. And they're involved in some rather interesting work. Apparently they fitted a whole bunch of security cameras into the Montreal subway, metro, or tube as you would call it over here, which I found quite interesting, having actually done work with this company and done a little bit of work with them. and currently in negotiations with them with their office in Israel. So, yeah, so this will be interesting. We'll do a little bit of research on that as well. So we'll find out what Variant does. We'll find out what the EU, why the EU is cares why you make £1,700 in a year through electronic funds transfer, and maybe get back to you. Or maybe not. Maybe it's rather boring and nobody really cares. So, we'll see. Everyone have a good day. I'm actually going to do some work today. Sadly, I have a couple of calls I have to take. Some conference calls and whatnot. But it is at least working from home, so what do I care? At least I don't need to get on a train and go into that dreaded London. So, have a good day, everyone. Take it easy, and someday soon I will learn how to use this properly, and you might even get some sense out of me. Good day. Have fun. Maybe I should stay focused. Is that what it is? Someone tell me. Please. Someone try and tell me. And hopefully I'm a little less fuzzy today, but I wouldn't count on it. I'm going to see if I can get a better camera for this, because this camera is a bit sucky. But I have found at least how to edit videos, so you won't get the how do I turn this off at the end anymore. So, see you later. How do I turn this off? Ciao!